And under the oath of that church, 47 people are buried.
47?
Yes. 9 high-ranking clergy people, bishops, and archbishops. Your mule is 12 years of age. Well, mules live to be 35 or more. She's been out here 8 years. She's from Gallatin, Tennessee. We cannot, do not, and will not use horses. It's against the law. The mule has categorically shown us it can take the heat, the humidity, it's smarter, it's stronger. Plus the mule is a card-carrying teamster. Up until 30 years ago is where they brewed Jack's beer. As I grew up, we had Jack's, Regal, Falstaff, and Dixie breweries. We no longer have any major brewery. But rest assured, we will not run out of beer here for you. For Katrina, we ran out of water way before we ran out of beer. To my right is Cafe Masparo's, where locals go for sandwiches and short order. And look at the line.
And look at the line.
Cafe Masparo. Named after Pierre Masparo, who ran the slave exchange. This is second gear. This is top speed.
We don't want her to get too.
Oh, we're going to slow down. We're just getting out the traffic. Here's what I want to impress on you, my friends. We ride through history.
Oh my God.
Swan flavor. The old city was relatively small. From the river to the rampart, 7 blocks. From Canal to Esplanade, 13 blocks. Established 1718. Don't you hit anybody else.
Or bite. No bite.
Bite him on the butt. 1718. Fabiengo for Freya to the seacoast. My family dates back here 1827. I'm natural in New Orleans. Johnny's Po' Boys, it's the best po' boy in the French Quarter. I've been going there 30 years.
What kind do you like best?
Oyster po' boy.
Oyster?
Fried oyster po' boy. My wife said it helps me. To my left, how would you like to have that wall clock on your wall at home?
Wow.
That wouldn't match anything in my house. And here's a fun place, School of Cooking. My wife, an excellent Creole cook. I say that not under duress. One of my favorite restaurants is Nola. To my left, that's in the family of Emerald, Lagasse, the Band Man.
You see him on TV.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, that's yeah.
And to my left is the old slave exchange on the corner. That's where the slaves were auctioned off. The Mascaros. And you see the courthouse with the magnolias across the street? The very courthouse where Jim Garrison, our former district attorney, brought Clay Shaw to trial, having accused him of conspiring with Oswald and others to assassinate President John F. Kennedy. Lee Harvey Oswald lived 3 miles behind us. Ma'am, as a matter of fact, this is my regular mule. My regular mule is on pasture. His name is Knucklehead. He's a big Belgian. We alternate him back and forth on pasture. And to my right, the home of one of the first licensed pharmacists in America. We've always had a lot of unlicensed pharmacists here.
Yeah.
Still do too. Straight ahead, the steeple of the church. In a French province in Michigan, no building should supersede the steeple of the church. The architecture motif changes in one night. 1788 on this corner, Good Friday. A candle next to the statuette of the Blessed Sacrament. The wind blows the grapes catch a fire. Right here, ma'am. 856 buildings burned to the ground. As they rebuild the city, most of the people here are French. I'm having trouble with English. The ruling body is Spanish. I take a liberty, I call this architecture Creole. Because Creole to me implies, if you have any French blood in you, and if you go back at least 3-4 generations, you may call yourself Creole. French and Spanish, French and black, French and Native American. The theme of the Creole is laissez le bon temps rouler, let the good times roll. You see that big truck up there? He has no business in the first floor. Because not only can he not make the turns, but he shakes the foundations of these buildings. Now for him to be in here, he has to have police permission to be in here.
You know what though, dude? You got it.
Now if someone was parked on that corner, he never would have made that turn. And they have the best barbecue shrimp. I don't know if you ever taste barbecue shrimp. They don't taste nothing like barbecue, but they're very good. And what you do is you dip the French bread in the sauce. Oh, c'est bon. You see where those flags are? That's the Cabildo. That's where the Louisiana Purchase officially transferred France to the United States. $15 million, 4 cents an acre. The best land acquisition America ever had. If not for that, we'd still be speaking French instead of bad English. Beep beep! Don't you hit anybody else! He's gonna set that on the phone. A lot of people think that's a live mannequin, a live mime, but it's a mannequin. To my left, gumbo shop.
That's gumbo?
I don't like that gumbo at all. Boom. The roux, the gravy is too watery. The roux has to be thick and dark. My wife's gumbo is great. Never has it touched my mother's gumbo.
Oh, the gumbo shop is not the place to go.
But they got jambalaya from Creole. You might like the gumbo. It's not seasoned for me. To my left was the home of Tennessee Williams, Speaker and Design. And some of his outfits, he was a cross-dresser. The boy had a good figure on it. First skyscraper, first four-story building, 1811. People afraid to walk around, afraid to tumble over. Spend a family fortune on Wall Street. I spend my family fortune, Super Walmart.
And everybody's watching now.
Over the grapes, baby, over the grapes. That's a heck of a mule. A lot of mules won't walk those grapes.
They don't like that sound, probably.
They don't like it's slippery and they have a different look. Now here's where I go for breakfast. Coffee pot in the courtyard, not Paddle Brown.
What I just saw.
Paddle Browns when you're on a liquid diet.
Oh, yes.
I've been there.
Okay, well,
What do you have breakfast? Did you say that?
coffee pot.
Oh,
That's Dr. Love. Thank you, Dr. Love. Catch it, ma'am. Catch the Mardi Gras beans.
Did you get it?
I got everything all over
You-
the tray.
You got those beans the non-traditional way.
Paddle Brown?
Well, that's dark. You can't tell.
Thank you. Thank you. I got you get so excited. That's what that about.
We're gonna hit Bourbon Street. Have a sense of discretion as the earth came into that camera on that corner. Y'all embarrass yourself. chance I get. I call it payback. And my friends, this is gonna look different at night. I want to take a look to my right, please. The trees, the statue. St. Anthony Gardens. See back there? That's where the duels were fought. Between the middle 1800s, Creole gentlemen fighting behind the church. And my brother, tonight, Big Al's horse and Funky Pirate. It's 500 pounds of blue. He's the little brother. Hey, y'all forgot to get dressed, huh?
Oh, they're on scavenging. Yeah, sounds like it.
To my left, Marie Laveau House of Voodoo.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
Marie, where's
I do
Marie?
not embrace voodoo.
Why they going to get some voodoo?
How old is that place?
I don't know how old it is, sweetheart. But at home we have voodoo dolls. You see, but sweetheart, that's wood. The wooden buildings are only 100 years of age. The brick buildings are 200 years of age. See that archway back there? That's named after Louis Armstrong. Born and raised 30 blocks from there. Buried in Flushing, New York. Because he and his wife lived in New York. There's over 5,000 people living in the front quarter, which means that as we ride, there's some sordid activity all over behind these walls. To my right, I love this gold plaque, the most significant plaque of insignificance. On this site, in 1897, nothing happened. You can change the inside. You cannot change the outside without permission. You can only paint 28 different outside colors. 2 bedrooms will run you $1,500 to $3,000 a month. For me, Sudden Bar, that's expensive.
Yeah, me too.
You're doing a good job there, baby girl.
Yes, she is.
I'm going to answer a question for you. A question that has bothered you for years. That is, why did Barbie leave Ken? Those are Ken dolls in that window. Down there, Ken outdressed Barbie. You go, boy. Ken got it going on. I don't care what you say. Hello, ladies. Bonjour. You see these brick buildings we passed? They're 200 years of age. They're $2 to $6 million. The second most photographed building to my left is Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop. You have a drink in here, you've had a drink in the oldest bar in America. 1772. Right there, man.
Where all these people are sitting.
As used by Jean Lafitte
Oh
Park
yeah, blacksmith's bar.
as a cover-up for his smuggling activities.
Cover up.
Right
Yep.
there, man. Leave those ladies alone. How y'all doing? Already. I was born and raised 9 blocks behind us. I was raised in a Treme, Treme.